Well, hello, Liz. Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. Yeah.
Excellent, Liz. How you been enjoying the State of Open conference so far?
Well, so far it's been amazing to see so many people from the open source and open technology communities, not just from the UK but from around the world. I mean, just walking in this morning and seeing so many familiar faces, really influential people from open source. That's been really the best thing about this.
Fantastic.
Seeing people in person, you know.
Yeah. No, I think it's really great, and like I said, I think when we were talking earlier, I've kind of enjoyed the last year's one as well. That was really good. So it's good to pick up on this. So let's do a quick kind of sort of intro, maybe to you and also to Isovalent as well, please.
Okay, yeah. So my name's Liz Rice. I'm Chief Open Source Officer at Isovalent. Isovalent is known as the creators of the Cilium project, which is used for networking and security in cloud native environments. We're also very heavily involved in eBPF, which is a technology that I'm super excited about, which I'm sure we'll talk about later.
Excellent. Okay. So have you had time to sit on any talks at all? Kind of watch any talks yourself?
Yeah, so I'm actually hosting the open source software track today.
Right, okay.
So that means I haven't had choice in which talks I've been able to attend, but I have been watching quite a few talks this morning and they've been really, really great. We've had quite a few related to dependency management and SBOMs. We've also had Paula Kennedy talking about platform engineering. We had Adrian Mert talking about Wolfie, the undistro they call it, which I thought that was a highlight for me.
Right, excellent. So can you give us a sort of a quick summary of what eBPF is?
Yeah, so eBPF is a technology in the kernel that allows us to make the kernel programmable. And it's probably worth just making sure everybody knows the kernel is the bit of the operating system that interfaces between your applications and hardware. So every time your application wants to do something like accessing a file or sending a network message, it's got to invoke the kernel to do that. It has to ask the kernel to do it on its behalf. So if you're able to instrument the kernel or even change the way the kernel behaves, it's super powerful. And that's what we're able to do with eBPF.
Fantastic. So what would you say are kind of the business benefits of adopting eBPF and eBPF technology?
Yeah, so I guess, first of all, most companies probably won't directly write eBPF code themselves. They'll probably use tools like Cilium and many others that are using eBPF as a platform to build infrastructure tooling. Cilium really focuses on networking and security. There's also lots of really great observability tools out there using eBPF. And the reason to do it is because it's sitting in the kernel, however many applications you're running on a given machine, whether they're in containers or not in containers, they're all sharing that one kernel on a given either physical or virtual machine. So we can observe everything that's happening, we can influence everything that's happening from a security perspective. Every single process that's running on that machine is visible to eBPF, so there's no kind of hiding it. So it's really, really powerful way of getting this kind of all-seeing access across all of your applications at once.
Okay, and yeah, so obviously Isovalent's main solution is Cilium, and would you say it's the focus on that is around security, observability and networking? Are those kind of the three main things we can get out of eBPF?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. And in fact, the history of Cilium and eBPF have really been very intertwined. And sort of going back to the early days of eBPF, it was really seen, I think, for tracing, so observability, and for networking. And the Cilium project really influenced and was influenced by the development of eBPF capabilities in networking, so the ability to intercept different network packets, modify them, move them to different parts of the networking stack or redirect them out of the networking interfaces. That's been used to create really powerful networking solutions. So you don't necessarily have to pass through the entire Linux networking stack if there's a shortcut that's going to be more efficient. It creates really efficient solutions.
Right, excellent. What can you tell us about the recent announcement of the Cisco acquisition?
Yeah, super exciting news for us just before Christmas. So Cisco is going to be acquiring Isovalent, subject to, I guess, regulatory approval, and we're going to be part of a security business group, continuing to develop Cilium, continuing to develop Cilium-based enterprise products, also Cilium Tetragon, which is a sub-project within Cilium that really focuses on the security aspects. But with the resources of Cisco behind us as well. So yeah, it's going to be really exciting.
Fantastic. I think it was probably a nice Christmas present last year when that announcement was made. Excellent. Okay, so what's next for Liz? What are you up to next? KubeCon Paris, perhaps?
Well, immediately after this, I'm jumping on a train to go to Belgium to an Isovalent offsite, which we call a Hive Time. All our engineers are doing a kind of post-FOSDEM engineering get-together. And then, it will be KubeCon in Paris coming up next month.
Fantastic. Okay, well, Liz, I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much, and we'll see you around.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel to support me. You may also want to check out some of the other videos on this channel. Bye for now.